Hi all, Hal here with ARK Survival Evolve. Yes, I have finally come back to the game. They've been making a lot of changes lately, and I'm sure you've probably heard by now, they've actually introduced new biomes, one of them being the swamp, as well as the Arctic North. So yeah, part of that, they've been changing up things where like some of the animals spawn. You used to get the mammoths everywhere, now they apparently only really spawn up in the northern climb, in the cold areas. We've also seen some of the Argentavis, the giant birds. They are spawning pretty much just around the central volcano mountain areas now. However, that also means things like the Spinosaur are now actually spawning more where they're supposed to be, which is the coastline, as you notice. Basically, where I'm at. There's actually been one or two, if you look over there. Actually, let me bring this up so you can see the crosshair. If you look over that area, there's been one or two that have been basically just patrolling the coastline. And I've been trying to avoid them, and I've been successful so far, but we'll see how well that holds up. One of the things that I am doing, as you can tell, I am not completely new. I did start a new game. Hey, speaking of Spinosaur, how you doing, buddy? You stay over there, I will stay over here, thank you very much. I have started taming up a carbonemys. Basically, I needed something to make me feel a little bit more secure, and I was trying to knock out the one that you see trapped in the trees over there. That one is level 44-ish, I think, maybe 48. And this one was level 28, came over to assist. And I had to basically kite him away from the female down there because, well, they were mate boosted, and yeah, that was not a pleasant fight. So once I got him far enough away to lose the mate boost bonus, he went down in like 2 hits. But until then, it took, I think, close to 38 shots, and the majority of them were headshots. And yeah, he just kept coming. So what we've been doing is just basically looking for some berries and, you know, usual stuff. No, I am not going to say the other catchphrase, thank you very much. But yeah, we're just waiting for him to tame. I do have taming set for twice as fast, and I may need to increase it a little bit. So where you're looking at here, because it is such a low level, that has been, I don't know, probably about 20 minutes of taming. And what we're looking at right now is he should tame out, as long as everything continues the way it is, he should tame out probably mid-30s or so, like around 35, 36. But yeah, just basically been trying to keep him from taking any damage and keeping him fed. So while that's going on, I have been leveling up as well. As you can see, I'm running around grabbing some more stone, because I'm not quite sure how many shots it's going to take to knock out the other one. The turtles are really cool and all, but they take such a beating, which is why, you know, you want them anyway, because you can have them tank things. So yeah. Right now, all we're doing basically is running around grabbing stuff and trying to figure out what's going on. So I have been looking into some of the new things. They've added some new items, like there is now a primitive club, which bypasses armor. It seems like it's more of a PvP thing. Since I'm in a single-player game, that's not going to be too much of an issue for me, obviously. But that is something to look for. It's really cheap to make, and it does use your melee damage. So if you increase your melee damage statistics and you increase your what is it called, your toughness, fortitude, if you increase your fortitude, that'll reduce the amount of torpor damage you take from anything, and is very effective against the club. If you increase your melee damage, that will increase the amount of torpor damage that you are doing, but it does bypass armor, which is kind of nice. Well, it's more than kind of nice, especially if you're in a PvP situation, but yeah, like I said, for PvE, it's not too useful. I'm sure somebody will find a use for it at some point, and I may mess around with it a little bit when I have a little bit more of a level going, so that I don't have to worry about taking 1 or 2 hits and dying. So yeah, So as you can see, I did build a small house. It's just a 3x3. I leveled up enough to get the sloped roofing, so I could do a high center line. So when I get to the level, I can actually throw some of the larger storage chests in. And one thing I haven't done yet is learn the door. I haven't learned how to make doors yet. Alright, so as you can see, I've gone ahead and started trying to organize some of my stuff. This is thatch. This is the fiber and miscellaneous. You actually need to come out of there. We'll put you in there though. Yeah, I did put those in there. Okay. And then we have a miscellaneous. Oh, I do have more over here. Okay. So I want. What am I putting over here? I want the flint in here. No, I don't want the flint there. I want the flint with the stone. Okay, you go there. Let's see, stem berries, because I'm not using those right now. I am using the narcos. Let's throw this in here. I really don't need almost 200 stone on me. Don't really need this much stone on me either. I'm going to go drop these berries off. And our happy little neighbor is still over there circling, so we're just going to leave him be. He has come over this way a couple of times. As you can see, he does seem to enjoy patrolling this way. Kind of like he's looking at me, saying, you look yummy. So yeah, we'll just avoid him for a while. I haven't checked his level, but I do know that he's been killing things, so I'm guessing that he is leveling up. And probably putting it all into melee damage, so, you know. Man, this turtle's going to take forever. So what I may do is just go ahead and do a cut here, come back when he's tamed up, because I'm not quite sure how long this is going to take. Of course, with my luck, Mr. Spino is going to come over and eat the face of both me and the turtle, which would really be sad, because I'm really liking this turtle so far, even though he is really slow to tame. Okay. We'll drop some more berries in just because. And I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of torpor to this guy, because we do not want him waking up. Apparently, one of the changes that they've made since the last time I played was torpor does not wear off on the tames until it hits 0, or pretty damn close to 0. So it's not too much of an issue. Forcing them to eat does lower your taming efficiency a little bit. So as you can see, I'm down to 87.2, and the longer it takes, the more that's going to drop. So yeah, right now we're at plus 12 levels. So probably he should finish up at about plus 8 or plus 9. So yeah, he'll tame out around mid 30s. Looks like around 36, I think, as long as he doesn't take any damage. And we're just gonna go ahead and grab some supplies. So yeah, I wasn't really expecting to do too much with ARK. It was kind of I had been talking about it, and I know I had been teasing it, saying that I was thinking about doing it. But yeah, just with the things that have changed recently, I figured now would be a good time to get back into it. It seems to be really fun, and I am liking the changes. I am not planning on doing anything with the Ultimate Survivor series. That just realistically just doesn't really appeal to me right now. Maybe after I've been playing for a little while, it may. I am not planning on stopping the 7 Days to Die playthrough or Empyrean. This is going to be added in addition to those. So one of the things that will happen is just trying to figure out the balance of what I want to do for the scheduling. Right now it's kind of easy because with 7 Days to Die waiting for the Alpha 13 to drop, makes it a little bit easier to balance, because I can spend more time here than in the 7 Days to Die. So yeah, let's see here. As you can see, I have gone ahead and made a couple of the water skins, actually. While we're here, let's go ahead and refill them. Don't need them quite so much living this close to the water. I mean, I am actually on the water's edge here. So that's not a bad thing. I really do have them just in case I need to run inland, like if the Spino comes over here and I need to vacate quickly. I don't need to, or I don't want to have to worry about how I'm going to be getting water. And we're about up on stone again. So yeah, like I said, I've just been gathering stuff. This is the part of the game that a lot of people don't like. It's just the resource grind. And because I don't really have any dinosaurs yet, and I am playing solo, I will be doing everything myself. Which means it's going to be a slow grind. So I will probably do a lot of cut takes and stuff. And on that, I think I am going to go ahead and do one here. And I will see you all shortly. If anything comes up before he's tamed up, then I will come back to it. That way you can at least watch me die. Alright, see y'all soon. Hey all, welcome back. Yeah, Mr. Spino seems to be getting a little close. And I am really hopeful that I do not lose this tame, because I would really hate to have wasted all of this time on him. I did find a dodo and a few dodo eggs, as you can see here. Yeah, so for those who don't know, when the eggs are added to the game, you can use them as food, or you can actually use them for taming. You can make what's called kibble, and the eggs are the rare ingredient for it. I am nowhere near that point in level to be worrying about them, but I did want to pick them up to show them to you, and just show you really quickly here. So they last 7.5 in-game days. Actually, real time, 7.5 days. If you can put them into one of the storage crates, there's the smoke box and then the refrigerator. The smoke box increases it up to something like 21 days or something like that, or 30 days. And then the refrigerator, it's effectively indefinite. I mean, you will probably stop playing the game before they expire. So that is what I am working towards doing, is to be able to do those types of things. But yeah, it's going to be a while before I get there. So let's see, it's going to oil shortly. I am going to go throw these in the chests and hope that the Spino over here ignores my unconscious turtle. Because, yeah, that doesn't look good. Because he's getting awful close. And they're so big, you're not quite sure how close they are, but looking at that, I would say he's closer than I would like him to be. Of course, you know, he could be anywhere on the map, and he's probably closer than I would like him to be, so. Alright, so we'll be right back, folks. Hey all, and we're back, and we now have a level 38. He actually tamed out higher than I was expecting, surprisingly. So yeah, that's awesome. Alright, let's set you to follow. No, we do not want to enable wandering. We want you to be neutral. We want you to follow. And let's change his name. I was on the other side of the island here, and when he tamed up, I was on my way back, and he stood up. So let us call you Atlas. Why? Because you are carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Come on, buddy, let's go. Coming with? Yay! The fact that he's 4 times my level. Oh, that's awesome. Alright. So, yeah, we'll get him over here and we'll check his stats. I want to get him closer to the house. And as you can see, I actually picked up a one of the everybody can pick them up airdrops, and it had the bed that I was been trying to make. Disable following. I will set up my whistle commands a little bit later. I'll do that off camera. I need to remember how all of that works. So yeah, basically what happened was I picked up some stuff. We're going to leave you here for now. We'll check your stats in a minute. And what I got out of it was a couple of wooden signs, a blueprint for a storage box. Funny, I had just learned the engram for that. We got the Fiomia saddle. And I think that was, we got 4 of these standing torches. and some spark powder, I think, was everything that we had gotten. Oh, and of course the bed, which we now have here. And that will be the first of the spawn points. And I think... Oh, wait a second. Come here, Mr. Dodo. I have a conversation for you. Let's see if you get the point. You got it. Come back here. We'll name you Chicken Fries. Come here. Oh, he's level 92. I didn't even realize. Woo, that's a good one. Oh, level broke. Or spear broke. More hide. Need hide. I was actually looking for some dilos, but I couldn't find any dilos while I was out and about, so we are going to get us one more. Don't run away, you'll just die tired. And you're only level 48 too. Come here. And people wonder why the dodos are extinct, right? Alright. So, yeah. Let's head back and we'll go look at the turtle stats there. Oh, got a trike over here. I'm wondering if... Oh, he looks like he's stuck. If he's stuck, I can tame him. Oh. Are you stuck? What's your level, buddy? You're level 22. If I was closer to the saddle level, you would be on my list. You are definitely on my list. But there's no guarantee that I'd be able to actually tame you right now. So, alright. So yeah, let's come over here and take a look at this guy. Okay, so he's got 1500 health, 380 stamina. Food doesn't really matter. It's only 270 on weight, but he'll promote up well. So when we get him, as we get him levels, what you're going to see is I'm going to pump his weight and probably his melee damage. Well, actually, I'll probably pump his foot speed. Because if I can get his foot speed up to about 250, 300%, he's actually becomes a viable mount, at least for the short term. Realistically, I probably will go after Phiomia just to get him. Since the game was nice enough to give me a saddle for him, I'll be able to tame the Phiomia and use that as my general mount. So yeah, I think I am going to pump weight and movement speed for this guy. For every 2 weight, I'll do 1 movement speed, and we'll see how that works out. I mean, he's low level. Just standing here, he's gained 0.5 XP already. He's 0.6 XP. So not a bad way to go. It's a good introduction back to the game. My first day in the game, I've made it to level 10. I have my turtle, who is level 38, about to be 39. Yeah, it's been odd. The first time I played the game, I ran into direwolves, or not the direwolves, they were just the saber-tooths. And I ran into a lot of them. I think I ran into like 3 packs of them where I spawned, and I spawned over there on that beach, up and around the bend there. And yeah, I just could not get away from the saber-tooth tigers. But yeah, so I have to say, the second time around, much better introduction to the game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It is a very time-consuming game, so this will probably only be like a 1 or 2 episode a week thing, simply because it takes so much time to get anything done. I may also increase the rate to tame so that or I should say decrease the rate to tame so that it goes a little bit faster, because I have been taming this one. I mean, he was what, level 28 when I got him, and I tamed, and that was like 2.5 hours, 3 hours real time. So yeah, that's a bit excessive still. So I think I will adjust that, but for the most part, it's pretty much vanilla game here. So I'm not planning on downloading any mods. If anyone knows of anything that they would like to see, let me know, and I'll take a look at it and see if maybe I can work it into the game. But that will most likely be a secondary series if I do it. I would rather keep the core series, the actual playthrough, pretty vanilla. So anyway, With that said, if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit that like button on the way out. If you, especially if you like Atlas, he's cute. Look at this guy. Oh, he's so cute. Yes. Alright, if you have any tips, suggestions, or comments, throw them in that comment section down below. If you haven't done so already, I do ask that you subscribe. Both the subscriptions and likes help the channel to grow, but it also helps me know what content you like seeing, and the more that you like it, the more likely you are to see it. So, with that said, I hope everyone has a fantastic week. I will see you all back here tomorrow or later today, depending on what episode is coming out after this or before it. And as always, folks, take care and be safe out there.